Hello, dear all. My presentation about Balkhash Lake sustainability. As you know, we have a big problems with water resources in Kazakhstan, Central Asia, and one of our lake, Aral Lake, already disappeared almost. And next, Caspian Lake has a big problem, and third lake, Balkhash Lake, also has a big problems. And we have a big group of researchers who are working on this issue. And one of the biggest group is River Help Group, Rivers Without Boundaries. So this presentation is related to these issues. How we work with rivers. Rivers feed Balkhash Lake. And it's very important to be very responsible with rivers. So this presentation is about it, how to be sustainable and how to be rational with water use. And if you check this website, if you go on this link, you may get more information about situation what we have in Central Asia. So we addicted to build dams, reservoirs. So you may see, you see these points, red points, all these are dams. And international banks like World Bank, Eurasian Development Bank, Asian Development, they create problems because they like to finance dams and hydropower stations construction, and they love to finance all this type of constructions. So it's just, it's getting very complicated, and somehow we have to influence on these international banks, maybe improve their strategy, do not destroy nature. So they're destroying nature simply by giving money, and all countries are building dams. So you may see that here we're building many dams, and so dozens of different dams, and each small rivers are dying now because they're blocking these rivers, and less water moving to this Balkhash Lake, and we're killing this Balkhash Lake ourselves. So all the time we blame China, that China is taking a lot of water. At the same time, we have to be responsible ourselves and be more responsible and do not destroy our rivers. And even more, what we are doing, somehow we're addicted to build a lot of stuff in one place. So you may see this type of buildings, and Astana already has this type of buildings, Almaty, and now we decided to build Almaty Singapore nearby Almaty on this on Ili River, and it will consume a lot of water. So it will be something similar as Astana city, and it will get a lot of water from Kapchagai reservoir, and it will definitely destroy this Ili River, and less water will go to Balkhash. And moreover, we're targeted to build nuclear power stations here. So it will be a very complicated situation here. So, and so it's a big question. Why? Why we are building all these cities, places in one place? Kazakhstan is a huge country. Why we're building all this stuff very condensed? Very condensed in very small places. It's understandable why Japan, Singapore built this type of tall building, because they don't have a place, space, no place. And it's understandable that they have to build tall building. But in Kazakhstan, a huge country. Why? Why we are building all these tall buildings in these places, and we're destroying this this basin? So we're killing this Balkhash lake basin now, expanding huge amount of people, and all these people will need a lot of water. So definitely it will destroy, it will kill Balkhash Lake. So we killed already Aral Lake, so Caspian Lake is shrinking, and next we're killing Balkhash Lake. So what we suggest to do not do it. Do not build this type of cities like Almaty, Astana, and spread people all over the Kazakhstan, and to have small villages with comfortable facilities, just expand road and maybe to have some pipeline system and to have some facilities, gas, like natural gas and internet facilities and so on. But do not condense, create incentives for people to spread all over the Kazakhstan. For example, how it works in other countries like Canada, they're trying to create incentive and to move people to live in all over the countries in different provinces. In Kazakhstan, we have opposite. We're trying to kill our villages and force all people move to the cities. So we already, you may see what is happening in Kazakhstan. Astana already killed this Taldeko lake. You see we had the lake, and because the city is very condensed, it's killing this wetland area. Why we are building all our buildings in this way? So it's better to spread a little bit, just to have suburbs and keep it. For example, small suburbs here, small suburbs here, small suburbs here. So why we have to build everything so condensed? So it's very difficult to understand. And what we propose to use more natural system to restore the river hydrological regime based on natural processes and to have this contour strip organization of the land and to have this type of methodology. So you may see if we don't have water, if we plant properly natural, not invasive tree, natural tree of the region, we may restore water and water may come back because of evapotranspiration. It may have local circulation. So you may see how it works here. So we may have circulation from the big ocean and we have local circulation here, local circulation here. And this evapotranspiration will attract water and will stay water here. Otherwise, if we cut all these trees, it will be desert. All these tall buildings, they create deserts. So it's better to spread and have this type of villages and facilities, and each person in Kazakhstan may have these private houses and small retention pond, collect snow, reuse, recycle, and this type of incentives will be reasonable to expand in Kazakhstan. So how it works, for example, in Slovakia, they use this methodology to keep all these facilities and to keep restoration of natural field. And it's require a lot of effort. So we're targeted to use United Nations for these activities, participate on different conferences, because it looks like it will be difficult to go straight from the Kazakhstan. We need to involve more international organizations, this type of promotional activities. And also we will have a climate conference in Kazakhstan 2026. Our President Tokayev is targeted to host this United Nations climate conference in Kazakhstan. We're hoping to work on promotion of these activities. So you're welcome to join us and to work on our lake sustainability. Thank you very much.